morning, everyone, and welcome back. So, for today's lab, I'll be showing you how to manage subscriptions and role-based access control. Excuse me. So, there's four tasks I want to accomplish. The first task is to implement management groups. The second is to review and assign a built-in Azure role. Third, I would like to create a custom role-based access control role. And last but not least, I want to monitor role assignments with activity logs. So the first thing first is we're going to implement management groups. But before that, we must go to Microsoft Enter ID. So Microsoft Enter ID is already right here. We're going to go to the Manage tab. After the Manage tab, we're going to go down to Properties. And we want to make sure this is enabled. So when this is enabled, it's basically saying I have control over being able to add stuff, edit stuff to everything that's in the tenant. And I have to assign that right in the Manage and Properties of Microsoft Enter ID. So once that is enabled, we're going to go back. We're going to go to Management Groups. So once we're in the Management Groups, we're going to create a new one. Now, the way Azure works is you have your management groups, and followed by your management groups, you have your subscriptions, which is right here. And followed by your subscriptions, you have your resource group. And then after your resource group, you have your resources. So it's kind of like a hierarchy in a sense. So we're going to create a new one for this lab. So for this, currently I'm studying for the AZ-104. So I'll just call it like AZ-104 Management Group 1. And then we'll just put the, says it's valid, oh, already exists. I'll just say Management Group 2, just for the sake of this. And then I'll just put the same thing. AZ-104 MG2. Submit. It's going to take a second to upload. So once that uploads, then we're going to go to task 2. Task 2 is to review and assign a role-based access control. So we got to wait for this to upload so we can click into it. Let's see. I'll get rid of this. Get rid of this just so there's no confusion. All right, so right here, we're going to click into this. And then now we're going to go into the IM. So in the IM tab, you see we have check access, we have role assignments, we have roles, and deny access. So for role assignments, we can see who's assigned to what role for that particular management group. For roles, we can see all the different types of roles and the potential roles that we can assign to people once they enter our organization or that management group. And deny assignments block users from performing specific actions. So if you want to specify what you want users to do and not to do, you can do it right here. So for this lab, we're going to go back to the to the check access, and then we're going to add a role assignment. So in this role assignment for this lab, we're going to add a virtual machine contributor. Virtual machine contributor. So virtual machine contributor lets you manage virtual machines, but not access to them and not the virtual network or the storage account they are connected to. So basically, you just have the least privilege, which is just to add stuff to the virtual machine in terms of like doing the job that you need to do. So we're going to hit view. So in here you can see there's permissions. Followed by permissions, you have the JSON. So like if you wanted to edit something or potentially, here's our everything within the JSON. And then last but not least, you have assignments, and we're going to stick right here. So in assignments, we want to make sure that we can assign someone. Not assignments. So we're going to go to members now. And we want to make sure that it says virtual machine contributor. And then access, you want user groups or service principal. So right here, we're going to select members. And let's see. a picture down here. And for the sake of this, we're going to just pick user test 44. Alrighty, we're going to select that. And then we're going to hit review and assign. So we see that user test 44 will be able to have the role of virtual machine contributor to here. So we're going to press it again. And now it says user test was added as a virtual machine contributor for AZ104 management group 2. So that means they'll be able to have access for that virtual machine. So now we're going to move on to task 3. Task 3 is create a custom role-based access control. So we're going to go back to that management group. Oh, we're already in it. But we're going to go back right here. And from here, we're going to hit the IM tab once again. And then we're going to click add, but this time we're going to add a custom role. Custom role is like if nothing from the role assignments of the pre-built in roles match what you're looking for, you can just create a custom role. So right now we're going to say customer support request. And the description would be a customer role for support requests. And then after here, we want to make sure we go to permissions. Excuse me. We want to select clone a role first. And then we want to make sure that we scroll down all the way to support request contributor. So once we click there, we're going to hit next. Well, not next, but we could go to permissions, look at the permissions itself. And then after that, we're going to go to assignable scopes. Just look through it. And last but not least, we'll go to the JSONs. And look at it, see what's there. And then last but not least, we're going to hit review and create. And once we review and create, does everything look like it's supposed to? Yes, it does. So we're going to hit create. So what I just did was I have assigned that customer role support to user test 44. And last but not least, we're going to monitor the role assignments with the activity log. So we're going to go back to Resource Manager and then click this once again. And then after this, we go to activity log. And then for here, we're going to use just a custom search so we can look for what we need to. So let's see, custom role. So we can see right here that the custom role has been created, and we can see it's been created about 3 minutes ago. Well, we have 2 roles that was created. The pre-built-in one role was created 6 minutes ago, and then the custom role was created 3 minutes ago. And thank you for that, lab. And thank you for your time.